All right, so here are some of the answers for 2.1. The table that you're asked to complete when you're finished would look something like this. So no issues probably with the area of the square. You're just taking 4 times 4, 5 times 5, 6 times 6, and down at the bottom, you're just doing n times n, which of course is n squared. And then for the new rectangle, all the lengths were 2 meters longer than the square side, so 4 plus 2, 5 plus 2, 6 plus 2, which is why down the bottom you just use n plus 2 to represent its length and n minus 2 for the width, because there's always 2 less than the side. Then to get the area, well, that's length times width. So you multiplied this times that, and that's how it can look. This, of course, is something we've looked at in the warm-ups, where I have 2 sets of parentheses and 2 terms in each of them. So if I were to multiply this out, I could use a generic rectangle, do n plus 2 on one side, n minus 2 on the other, and go ahead and multiply it out. And then when I combine like terms, I get something kind of interesting. So what I'm focused on is why the difference in this table was always 4. Why is it that the difference of the rectangle's area was always 4 less than the area of the square? So going back to my work down here, n squared, the negative 2n and positive 2n cancel each other out, and you're left with minus 4. So sure enough, the area of a square is n squared, but the area of the rectangle was n squared minus 4. So this tells you directly why the difference was always 4 less in our new rectangle. Next thing I want to do is look at the graphs. This was part of letter C if you chose to do it or not. So if I write an equation, the first equation I'm going to do is for y equals n squared, which is going to be for the square that we had. So I'll type in y equals, and I'll just use n, and then open up the square, and you can see what the parabola looks like. Now below it, I'm going to type in y equals, and I'm going to do the expression, which will now be an equation for the area of the rectangle. So I'll use the parenthesis, I'll go n plus 2, and then another parenthesis and do n minus 2. And I can see that my second graph, the green one, does drop lower than the first graph. And it should, because as we saw, the difference was always 4 less. And in fact, if you look at this point right here on the blue, compared to this point on the green, notice how it's 4 units less than the blue point. In fact, it's always going to be that way. So if I looked at this point here, which was up at 4, the green one is 4 less than that. So 4 minus 4 gives you 0. So they're actually pretty similar parabolas. It's just one is 4 units below the other. And as a side note, we're going to type the equation I did down here, the n squared minus 4, which is the same as the second equation. So I'll do n squared minus 4. You can see it actually goes right on top of the green ones. There's the green activated, and purple goes right on top of the green. So they are exactly the same equations. Thank you.